Good morning, all of you. Today, let's discuss chapter number 1, Knowing Our Numbers. So, we know that there are a lot of operations which can be done on numbers. For example, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and many more things can be done on numbers. There are many interesting things which can be done on numbers, and in this chapter, we are discussing such things. Okay, and we will be starting with comparing numbers. So let's do that. So comparing numbers means what? We have to say which is the greatest number and which is the smallest number, or you can say that we can arrange the numbers in certain orders in ascending or descending. So that is what comparing numbers means. So let's start from the basic itself. Let's discuss this comparing numbers using certain examples. Okay, let's take a question. So let's take this example, that is 12, 232, 9876. So three numbers, you have to compare these three numbers. So how you are doing that? This is a very simple example because by identifying this number itself, you can easily say which is the highest number and which is the smallest number. Okay, because in the first case, which is 12, 12 have got how many number of digits? 12 have got 2 digits. Is it? 1, 2. So 2 digits. 1, 2. 2 digits. Now the next number 232. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 digits are there. So 3 digits. Now the next one 9876. How many digits are there? 4 digits. So which one have the highest number of digits here? It is 9876. So which will be the highest number or the greatest number? It will be 9876. And which will be the smallest number? It will be 12 because it have the lowest number of digits or 2 digits only. Okay. So 12 will be the smallest number and 9876 will be the greatest number. 9876 is in thousands. Is it? This is the ones place. 9876. Here in 9876, you can see that this is 6 is in ones place, 7 is in tens place, and 8 is in hundreds place, and 9 is in thousands place. Okay, this is the place value. So you can say that 9876 is in thousands, so it will be the greatest number among this. And 12 is in only tens. 12 means what? Ones, tens. So 12 is in tens, so 12 will be the smallest number among this. Okay, so easily you can identify the smallest and the greatest number. Now let's take another example. Okay, so this is our second question. So here you can see that all the three numbers have got the same number of digits. That is, all the three numbers have got 4 digits. So here how you will compare the numbers, how you can say which is the greatest and which is the smallest number. This case you can see that all the three numbers are in thousands. Is it? That is, let's take the first number 9846. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So last number is thousands. So this number is in thousands. You can say like that. So all the three numbers are in thousands. And so in this case, what you have to do, you have to compare the thousands place first. So let's see the thousands place in all the three numbers. In the first case, it is 9 here. And in the second case, in the thousands place, you can see 8. And in the third number, in the thousands place, you can see 5. Now you have to compare these numbers, 985. Which is greatest among these? That is 9. So you can say that 9846 will be the greatest number. Okay, and which will be the smallest among this 9, 8 and 5? 5 is the smallest. So you can say that 5020 will be the smallest number among these keys. In this way you have to compare. That is, in the first question you will compare the number of digits. If the number of digits are different, then you can easily say the number with greatest number of digits will be the greatest number, and the number with smallest number of digits will be the smallest number. And what happens if all the numbers have got the same number of digits? Then you have to compare the last place, that is, here it is thousands place, so you have to compare the thousands place first. Then which is the greatest among that? Then that particular number will be the greatest number. Okay, in this way you have to compare. Now let's see the next question or the next example. So here you can see that the number of digits are the same, that is, all the three numbers have got 4 digits. So first one is okay. Now what is the case? So if the number of digits are same, you have to look at the last place. Here the last place is thousands place. So here you can see that the first number in thousands place is, in all the case, the number is 9 in thousands place. So then what you have to do? You have to compare the very next place, that is 100. This is 1000, 100, tens and ones place. So thousands place you have already compared. Now the next place, that is hundreds place. In the hundreds place, in the first case it is 6, in the second case it is 5, and in the third case it is 1. So among these, which is the greatest one? This one. So you can say that this will be the greatest number, that is 9656 will be the greatest number. And which will be the smallest? Among this, 1 is smallest, so 9156 will be the smallest. Okay, in this way you have to compare. And what happens when the thousands place numbers and the hundreds place numbers are the same? Then you have to compare the next place, which is the tens place. Okay, in that way you have to compare the numbers. So while comparing the numbers, the first thing that you have to notice is that you have to take the number of digits. If all the digits are the same, or all the numbers have got the same number of digits, then you have to compare the last place. If it's thousands place, then you have to compare the numbers in thousands place. And the greatest, you have to notice the greatest number in the thousands place, and that number with the greatest number in the thousands place will be the greatest number among all the numbers. Okay, so what happens if the numbers in the thousands place are the same? Then you have to compare the hundreds place. Okay, and if the hundreds place numbers also the same, then the next place, that is tens place. In that way you have to compare the numbers. Okay, so that's all about comparing numbers.